I want to talk about Harrison Gwamnishu. Initially, I was waiting for him to be released and then for him to give further accounts of what transpired. Before he was arrested, he made attempts to explain what was going on, but then he said that he couldn't go into details because of the sensitivity of the issue and because one of the victims is still in captivity. One of the kidnapped victims, the husband, the wife has been released, the husband is still in captivity, and that discussing all about the modus operandi of the operations would jeopardize the husband being released. And so, in view of that, he didn't go into details, but he was trying to assure us that money was not stolen. He's been in custody, and to now we've entered weekend, and when you're in custody weekend, it's likely that you may have to stay till Monday before there's any efforts to free him, or maybe he may be released sooner. I don't know, but I just hope he's released sooner. So I will still wait for Harrison to be released, and then he comes out and give an account, further details about what happened. What happened to the money that was alleged to have been taken, and what exactly took place, and give us more details, because Harrison has been doing a fantastic job. He's an activist, same manner that VDM, Very Dark Man, is an activist. Even though he claims, VDM says he's not an activist, but he's an activist. People who go out of their way to do what they do can rightly be called activists. And so, a lot, for one who is an activist, a lot is riding on the reputation, the credibility, the integrity, because I grew up in the era of Chief Ganifa Oyemi. Is the role model, the gold standard of an activist lawyer, a philanthropist, someone who refused political appointment from government, and someone who stayed true to his cause, to his fight, to the very end. So, growing up in that era, I've had a liking for activists. Even in school, student activists, I listened to a number of student activists, and I like activists. I like what they do, because in my mind, I see them as people doing what I will find it difficult to do, because what they do takes a lot of courage, takes a lot of bravery, takes a lot of sacrifice, takes a lot of work to do. And bravery and courage, I will not class myself as one who possesses that level of bravery and courage to go into areas that are high risk, and then to fight on behalf of other people. So, a lot rides on the reputation of an activist, on the credibility. And so, it's important that Harrison comes out and give further explanation. He has said that he doesn't want to jeopardize the safety of the victim that is still in captivity, and that is quite right. Because in all of this discussion, sometimes we forget that somebody is still in captivity. And the goal for all those who started the social media campaign for the man that made the video and all that's been transpiring, what should have been in the back of their minds is the man in captivity. Whatever they are doing now, they talk, all the moves they are making, the man in captivity should always be kept in mind, because that is what is more important. It's more important for the man in captivity to be released. Although what they are saying is that if the money was complete, the man, allegedly, that if the money was complete, the man would have been released. And that is if you are counting on the credibility of those who took the man. If you want to take them for their words, if you want to count on the credibility of those who committed the offense, so those who are carrying out the act, if you want to count on their credibility, then you would now go with what they say, that if not for the fact that the money was not complete, they said 20 million and the money was short of 5.4 million. So that means the money was about 15 million. Okay, it was close to 15 million, 14 million plus, So those in the bush are saying the money was not complete. That is why the man was not released. And we've not heard much about, okay, what is the next step? According to what they're saying, they've not heard from those who took the man. So bottom line is that man in captivity, effort should be made to seek his release. That is quite important. So how this issue came about when someone who is close to the family of the victims came out, made a video and alleged that Gwamnishu took the money and made those allegations. And then Harrison tried to say something about it, but then he couldn't go into details because he said of the sensitivity of the issue and the man is still in captivity. There was this talk, it went viral, and then the twist was when it was now reported that Harrison has been arrested. So it was announced Harrison has been arrested, is in custody, and then Very Dark Man VDM now made a video where he claims that he is behind the arrest of Harrison, that he made a call to the police authorities in Edo State, and that precipitated Harrison being arrested. Those close to Harrison, somebody close to Harrison has come out that is not true, that a prominent political figure in Edo State was the one who insisted that police should address the issue. And Harrison went, he was invited by the police, he went, and then he was held in custody. Now, to the video, the first video that Very Dark Man made